no. Definitely, emanated Obi Kubana rather. It ignited Shelley when they got home. Hey, do you understand?
Wow.
So whoever inflicted that injury opened the door for whatever happened to that led to the demise of the victim. Whoever inflicted the injury, whether it is involuntary manslaughter, whether it is manslaughter or murder, if the body languages are many, and as well as there is infidelity, then that is a premeditated murder. So self-defense or involuntary
manslaughter. Okay, now Yomi, question posed to you. All right, if it's premeditated, like I said, the Canadian guys are telling me that it's premeditated from what I've told them so far. And if I look at it as self-defense or manslaughter, now, to correct you there, that was CCP. CCP because I'm confused with Obi Kubana. Obi Kubana is a businessman or to former boss. CCP Kubana chief priest. Kubana chief priest. CCP. But for people listening, CCP Obi Kubana chief priest. Surely got CCP shape pẹ̀lú soso berekon, right? Ngbà tí mo bi baba mo ba lo interview mi. Ó ní wọ́n ti pé oúnjẹ ní ilé ni. Láti sọ pé ẹ má jọ̀wọ́ condolences wà ní. Many people ti pé baba Mohbad for condolences. Chike go ti pé baba Mohbad. Tiwa Savage ti pé baba Mohbad. Now, èmi wá sọ fẹ́ nìkan, mo ní pé kí ló dé ẹni tí mo sọ fún yìí, Yomi mi ò lè sorúkọ ẹni yẹn lórí live yìí, màá sọ fún ẹni yẹn later tá bá ti kúrò lórí live. Ẹni yẹn mo wá bẹ̀ ẹni yẹn mo ní you want a billionaire man here, popular billionaire kan ni. Billionaire ni ṣé o nǹkan tó ń ṣe sí Mohbad, wọn kò sínú music industry but àwọn music people yẹn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ni wọn kí ló film pa gbogbo ilé. Ọmọ kan tẹ́ni yẹn sọ fún mi, ó ní wọn ò lè pé baba Mohbad because wọn wà ní brotherhood, wọn ò dẹ̀ kí n snitch lórí àwọn èèyàn ní brotherhood. Nǹkan tẹ́ni yẹn sọ fún mi yẹn. Just get money, so you are saying that Tiwa Savage and all these other people, Kubana chief priest, Chike, even Naira Marley self, one wà ní brotherhood, they are not going to snitch on each other. They have to keep quiet. I mean, like, Yomi, answer this question. Are we not an industry in Nigeria? Even Kemi Olunloyo, even me, a musician, even me, actor, actress. Well, actress means into more and film doing it. But let's look at it. What I really am in the industry. When I was back home, I was in the media. When you say the industry, the media people are involved in the industry because anytime musicians, actors, actresses, stars, media. What do you think about that personally? It's a question I'm posing to you. Why all these celebrities never called Mohbad's father?
Let me be honest with you, and it is sacrosanct. It's a sensitive word when you are popular. Number one, most of these things that you expect these celebrities to do, if they are not legally inclined, and not everybody can defend or speak like Yomi Fabi and Kemi Olunloyo or very that
right. That be VDM, yeah.
It can't be. And me only stand the negative attack for 1 minute. Oh my, going to depression.
What's his skin now?
It can't be. You told me what Jermaine. And I will be honest with you on this one. Everybody can take this to the bank. There is no way you will speak on behalf of any colleague. The first enemy you have is that colleague to defend. Because they will come out. Let me be honest with you. I will say this truth now. I put my life on the line. I know it's a fundamental right. The judge knew immediately that this man did not commit any crime. Despite the fact that Lagos State government brought life imprisonment and 16 years, the judge granted bail and said, take him, just write and go and perfect his bail later. He wants to call the handwriting on the wall. I'm not talking about the ones he did before. Babasha was the first person to tell me that I am doing this because I want to make fame. That maybe I went to do juju to make fame. That the noise and the way everybody was hailing me was too much. And I look at him, I said, anyway, they eat you stick on the head when they ambushed you. So I will disregard whatever you are saying. That I pray, I do things, but why would you think that way? That's why people don't come out and help.
You're shocked.
And I'm telling you the honest truth.
Wow. You're shocked.
Lawyer Gulano Yotukunsi was one of the lawyers after I first protested.
Yeah.
I want you to brainwash. ṣùgbọ́n Yomi yẹn ló máa jẹ́ ká ṣe pa fún ẹ. They were trying to brainwash him, and brainwashing him, they are saying that it was because of me. They wanted to destroy his career. Meanwhile, ẹ̀yin lẹ pé kúrò nílé ẹ̀ lẹ fi fíìmù tán wá lẹ set camera lẹ kó tọ́ọ̀gì sílẹ̀ tó máa nà tẹ máa gba first confession. Ẹ̀yin lẹ lú ọmọ àgbàlagbà tó ti ní sex pẹ̀lú èèyàn nulẹ̀ yẹn tẹ fi ambush ẹ̀ tẹ change age tẹ fún football age so that people can get angry that Baba Ijesha was touching a minor, whereas the person was not a minor. Age to everyone they prove it. They deceived the government into going into the case. Statement by Baba Ijesha. I want to say for Olopa no statement by Baba Ijesha commit crime by, and they forced him to sign. But the judge has no choice. You statement. You signed it until we press further. We between one first bail. To protest the panty. Baba Ijesha bail. Táwọn Ìyábọ̀ Tony Toba to release Baba Ijesha on his fundamental right to bail. They will kill him. And I went.
And I have it on tape. I have it on tape, oh.
And I said, you guys are not the constitution. A whole commissioner of police said, we have looked at everything. And you commit a crime, we are maybe not share. You took maybe 30 ambush 30 to 14. But no age has been proven yet. 14 lepe, birth certificate, nothing. That one is subject to court and it's a misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor. Yomi Baba Ijesha will be funkini ni retrial.
No, appeal it your magic quality your crew, or Thomas Koshe, your crew. They said he's innocent of all those ones. He don't the fact that they said he was kissing the girl and it's not part of the acting. But I'm not to prove it. I don't know who made them to say they should pretend not to see it. That's why we are appealing to the Supreme Court.
So, on something we want to establish age your money.
Oh, establish Koko. I'm telling you on my own. Hold on, boss man. Manipulating you. Today, only full colleague to stand. Baba Ijesha was hoodwinked to deny the lawyer, that barrister Ogulano. Hello, Gogu. But Ogulano is not my lawyer.
Ogulano ti kú.
Kó tó di pa Ijesha kú ní last 2 months. Mo sọ nígbà tí case bẹ̀rẹ̀ Baba Ijesha wà pàǹtí tí judge lọ sínú pàǹtí court were on strike and the Lagos State government like this protest that Yomi did come out and pay Lagos State here abuse rights Baba Ijesha. Oh yeah, I lost it because of bail. Though kangaroo bail ni. But judge went there and they granted Baba Ijesha bail. What are you doing here? What's your case? Okay, I am visiting the prison police cells for congestion. You are supposed to be granted bail now. I give you bail. Level 16, level 14, Baba Ijesha bail. And he was meeting roadblock. Could get bail here. Then the lawyer was like, how can you give him this kind of a bail? Baba Ijesha is a civil servant. At the end of the day, the Baba Ijesha was the first person to deny the lawyer. And the lawyer came through me. And Ogogwe, he is not my lawyer. The man is
no matter what, Ogulano ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kú ni, but no matter what, mi ṣe believe pé àwọn nǹkan kan wà tó Ogulano took to the grave. Tá lè retrieve mo.
Èmi ti ẹ̀bẹ̀ mo bẹ̀ wọ́n. So, ó máa ń dín ní court. Artist wo lè máa lọ dúró tì bẹ́yẹn. Did I change my testimony? Did I stop fighting for him? Did I stop doing everything? I was in self-exile for 6 months. The princess went to zone 2. Pẹ̀lú any other person. Take Bobo Imo, the other actress. They wrote a petition that I was going after her life to kill her. One day, and they wanted to pick me up. Don't forget that in the same vein, while I was trying to use my movie, this lady will sit in front of over 6 million followers. And she will be gagging, lambasting, and even hurting my brand.
My jaws are dropped, to you and me.
Yes, because they will compel me to and they will compel me to leave Baba Ijesha's case so that they can serve him life imprisonment. And I don't want that to happen. But the best thing is King Yera because
Yomi to buy notice, and when Nigerians will notice me. These young people are really...
I will tell you this honest truth. After 6 months in the UK, okay, to stay, let me go back. Nigeria. They first ambushed me with a movie during the coronavirus. Not so for me, but because I was streetwise, wọ́n lo àwọn èèyàn tó wà lára ndìbí bẹ́ẹ̀ pé wọ́n fẹ́ fi ẹrù rán mi lọ Nàìjíríà kọ́ lè mọ déètì ìjọ tí ma dé Nàìjíríà. I gave them a fictitious date. So they put a location 2 days after I just told my day. Me and I was going to come back on the Monday on Arokutu on the 2nd. And I must do 2 tests before I can mix with the public. Do you know that Bofi Afolabi to kuye, he came on the field, and I followed him. Ariono, ni mo ti gbọ́ yẹn pé padà Yomi, why are you going? And I had to turn back. There is this boy called and I had to turn back. I was sweating profusely. And I told him, I said, why would you do this to me? Everybody, to record me, and Lagos State government, through the Ministry of Justice, charged me to court for violating COVID-19 rule. Was so stupid. You want to shake case by law, or to one day Latin, or test, or to Loshakini, or to Lopati.
Yomi, ṣé Murphy ló sọ pé kó máa lọ kó padà?
Murphy, I don't know how to go jáde.
Ta ló pa Murphy because mi ò gba ikú Murphy yẹn kò easy.
I am telling you my honest truth. That is why people don't help anybody in this industry. Nígbà tó pè mí jáde, ó ní lọ wọṣọ, èmi ò mọ̀ pé ọ̀fọ̀ ni àṣẹ ló ń pa fún mi. Ó yá lọ wọṣọ, àjọ débẹ̀ ni. Kí ni kọ́ mo dẹ̀ lọ wọṣọ, èmi tí mi ò tẹ̀ tí ì ṣe anything. Mo lọ ṣe first test. Mo dọ́jì sunulé, ọwọ́ àti ọmọṣẹ́. Àbáyọ̀mí last born ló ń jẹ́ lórí Instagram, ọmọṣẹ́ báyìí. Ọjọ́ wa gbé mi ni, òyìnbó yẹn ṣì wà láyé. And I followed him because I don't know why I was following him.
This is very, very sad.
Ẹlẹ́dàá ìyá mi tó wá ní ọ̀gbẹ́ni padà, mo drive tẹ̀lé wọn, mo drive lọ sínú ọwọ́ mi mo fi drive lọ sínú ẹ̀wọ̀n. And mo dẹ̀ padà, and I said, mo ní kí ló ń tẹ̀ bá yẹ pè mí jáde? Why will you do this to me? And he started, he went away. And his countenance after then was like, he was sorry. Then birthday greeting to me last. He said, forget the past. In 2022. Go and check his passport. Hello, took him in bed, May 1st. And he said, forget the past. Your future is going to be bright. He knew. As a matter of fact, he should charge me.
Yomi jẹ́ kí n bi any question kan níwájú gbogbo ayé sí. Èmi ò ever listen because I don't think Murphy died the way they said he died. Do you believe in the bathroom story?
The point is this, Shemboromi. Whatever it is that has happened, I didn't investigate it. And there is no way I can substantiate. I don't speak what I cannot, stand and defend. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All machine is spiritual undertone. Because he himself is spiritually inclined. But unfortunately, tell you about sign. It will be on Mohbad. I said it yesterday night. The spiritual controls the physical.
Yes.
We don't know who Mohbad was, what he has involved himself in. And at the end of the day, one person's death can turn a country into ashes. One person's death can destroy an entire government.
Now that I have you here, Yomi, on the spiritual level, mo fẹ́ bi any question kan. Èèyàn pọ̀ gan nínú live, mo fẹ́ bi any question kan because we are all walking dead and we are all in a spiritual realm. We're only here for a certain time. Some of you will watch TikTok videos that will say 21, 24, nobody will be here. We would have sold the houses that we're shouting about won't be ours. The cars won't be ours. What is the spiritual implication of what I'm about to tell you now? Because now that I have you here, because most people know only spiritual things. Evangelist means but let be any question because this question is coming up a lot, and the spiritual implications. All right, we have always said that anytime somebody does something bad to us, the answer to it is revenge. But there are some people who will come from the spiritual end of things and the religious end. I will say revenge is not worth it. Let it go. Free yourself. Like Dariji won. But these same people want. It's like we can apologize. And I feel that an apology, is usually what causes closure rather than forgive them. Why don't you tell Davido to forgive Dr. Kemi? Why do you say, Dr. Kemi, please forgive Davido? On that spiritual level, the situation in Mohbad, somebody was asking me again last night, and I said, I don't know what is spiritually inclining me to stand up for this young man, because one, I hate injustice. She Mohbad ló sọ fún Rexy Uber gbogbo wọn. Mo dárúkọ everybody o. Rexy Uber gbogbo àwọn tó mọ mi plan láti ṣe. Question yẹn is that kí ni mo ń jà fún Mohbad fún àwọn èèyàn ni mo ń jà fún Mohbad, okay? Nǹkan táwọn rí nìyẹn. As a journalist, I cannot insert myself into the story, but as a journalist, I will not let injustice go. Wọ́n ní gbogbo kà tó ṣe fún mi, kí ló dé tí mo ṣe ń jà fún? Mo ní èmi ò rò. No, sori nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé nígbà tí mo meet Mohbad at Malians for the first time and the last time, September 3rd, 2021, ikú baba Tiwa Savage mo ti pàdé gbogbo wọn. So gbogbo wọn perform, Naira perform, Mohbad perform. But on Lori State, I actually took one picture with everybody. One with one with Sheyi, one with Judy. But on Mohbad your picture. Only could like me because of Davido, because of Davido. Shesha moro me ati Davido. And when you want, industry don't like me because of the Davido beef, and Mohbad happens to be one of them. I left him alone. On the Naira Marley 500,000 that people were talking about, I don't know Naira Marley like people think I know him. I met Naira Marley for the first time on that day. When there's a Naira Kilo Day will send me birthday present this year. Naira Marley has sent me birthday present for my 55th birthday, the big one. Me, Kpãiii. Also, I mean the following year. Also, we live with it was having a happy birthday. Me, Kpãiii. But you ma only send 500k similarly. Me, Rowan Yedini. And it comes off me in group here, Mohbad when you come and send the word because Auntie and she check by NDLE.
But you cannot verify that. That cannot be verified.
Let me finish. I certified it. I said, don't worry. I certified it. That I work for the NDLE. I don't work for the NDLE. I'm a volunteer for them. I've been educating them. I've been part of it. But Mohbad actually antagonized the 500k. Naira Marley never sent the money because I might end up writing about them. There you get. I might end up writing about them when something happens. I don't get that with Mohbad only. I get that with a lot of people. Don't give Kemi Olunloyo anything. Don't donate to her because if you do something bad, she'll be first to report about you, just like Hush Puppy. Okay, so he antagonized my money. I didn't hear that till he died. At the end of the day, so I now said, what happened with you? Producers of a package, Mohbad ló lọ sọ kiri fún gbogbo wọn pé kó má bàa ṣiṣẹ́ because of obìnrin yẹn. Now, if he doesn't like me, that's fine. There are people in the industry that doesn't like me. Why am I fighting for Mohbad by doing this story? I don't know. But I am a journalist and I don't like injustice. And no journalist is touching it.
That's enough. Enough reason to get to me. That's enough reason to fight for him because that is who you are. Like I said.
When I asked my colleagues, why are you not doing Mohbad's story? Nobody wanted to get involved because of a dysfunctional family. There are many journalists out there. Kabir Adejumo is a journalist. Sisayo Shuyombo is a journalist. Even David Ondenyi, investigative journalist, Punch ni journalists, premium times ni journalists, but money and one journalist to investigation. But
I would say they don't want to get involved. I would say they don't want to get involved.
They don't want to get involved because of libel. Because of libel.
Because Mohbad is a bad child.
No. It's not even about him being a bad child. Bad child, there are worse people out there. One for me, excuse them you like. Excuse our media for me. We don't want libelous content. Libelous content. One saw. One only saw who got came in saw. One but also for me. Any calling points of one of my boys in the point. Because I'm a swear. Independent journalists list so many things, but I will listen. Hey, start the investigation.
And I want to say this to everybody out there, including the governor of Lagos State, including the police that investigated, including the judge at the coroner inquest, including Baba Mohbad, including Ya Mohbad, Adura, the card that is being played, the anaphylactic reaction, which of course people assume because they know Mohbad's history with drugs, you get me, with alcohol. It's too cheap. And what you want looking here, they know what they are saying. They should not limit it to that because at the end of the day, because the people that are responsible for this, by the time they get close to them, they are playing that music to their ear that yes, is fine. Continuous administer can lead to the death. That's an athletic reaction.
Oh.
It can lead to it. However, they are putting something on the line. Like something different. And that is why they are feeling like Yomi,
mo disagree. Take a second to disagree. At the end of the day, okay, iṣẹ́ mi ni mo ń ṣe. Let me tell you nǹkan tí mo ṣe disagree fún ẹ. Nígbà tí case bẹ̀rẹ̀, kí ni mo sọ? Èmi ni mo announce pé Mohbad ti kú bọ̀ mi ò dárúkọ Mohbad. When somebody just died and it's a very sad day for me, someone in the industry. What was the first thing I said? People, when I went under the freeze, Mohbad was a drug user. Did he have a drug overdose? Did he take anything that was laced with fentanyl? That was the first thing I said. Some people, I won't be sorry, drug lopa. When Owonha ordered, okay, it was not Yabojo. I won't be rumors. She can't Yabojo, Lonnie Color exhume. It was not Yabojo. It was Dr. Olufumilayo. Omoyede innocently tweets Dr. Olufumilayo, Twitter influencer. Only why is everybody fighting over this? Why don't they just exhume him? Next thing you know, they exhumed him. You got to exhume Mohbad, okay? Too much autopsy. Autopsy is ready in 26th of September. Press conference. But press conference here, he contacted me. Benjamin Hunday, that is spokesman for the Lagos State. Only okay, certain time, certain. When they joke online, whatever is streaming. Your mission on cotton solori press conference. What end there with anaphylactic reaction based on a drug called ceftriaxone. Showing contain me as a pharmacist. Mo lottery daddy free. Mo de ba when your jalori daddy free. Substance abuse. A minimum help NDLA pẹ̀lú investigation because one drug NDLA one NDLA poison pẹ̀lú nǹkan. Nǹkan tó mu nínú bottle water is not poison. It's ogun rehab. No describe any kan nínú video yẹn. Àwọn tó ń tọ́ àti yẹ́pọ̀ wá gbé video yẹn. Wọ́n sọ the regular latest video.
Why was he given treatment?
Listen.
That's the primary cause.
The primary cause was given to him because somebody stabbed him. But èmi fẹ́ sọ pé kò sí substance abuse. Kò sí substance abuse. Dúró náà yom. Kí ni kàmi lára gan mi ìfẹ́ gbàgbé. Kò sí substance abuse connection mọ́ ikú Mohbad. There is no substance abuse.
I never said it is. I said they are playing the card. Ṣebí don't go síbẹ̀.
Ìrora gbọ́nà èmi ní list mo ní àwọn èèyàn kọ́lẹ̀ o èmi ní list àwọn oògùn tí gẹ̀ yẹn rà gbogbo oògùn tó ní káyọ̀ bá mi lọ rà gbogbo oògùn tó lò mo ní list yẹn okay mo dẹ̀ ti pass list yẹn across to many pharmacists across the world especially US pharmacists mo bá ti jẹ́ listen to this wọn ò lè lo card yẹn the reason tó ṣe lè lo card yẹn ni pé nǹkan kan wà tán pé ní half life nǹkan tó da ṣó dadi freeze wò nìyẹn nǹkan kan wà tán pé ní half life of a drug. Yomi, half life of a drug is half the time the drug takes to leave your system. Now ẹ jẹ́ ká assume pé favorite drug Mohbad was Molly. Ẹ jẹ́ ká assume pé Mohbad lo Molly láì lọ́jọ́ yẹn ó mix ẹ̀ mọ́ di general bitters. Alcohol ó dẹ̀ mú lórí stage àwọn singers ń ṣe gànbọ́nà ń ṣe gbogbo wọn ń ṣe let's assume that.
sori wọ́n ti sọ pé wà high wọ́n ló wà high
ó dẹ̀ wà tipsy press conference yóò wà high and tipsy but listen to this this is kí ni yóò ṣe accident lásán tí Ọlọ́run bá rán ẹ láti lọ ṣe nǹkan wà lọ ṣe ẹni yóò bá jẹ biggest enemy yẹn Yomi ẹni yóò bá jẹ biggest enemy yẹn ẹni yóò bá ti ṣe nǹkan burúkú fún ẹ Ọlọ́run rán mi láti wá rescue case Mohbad.
Vengeance Crusher said ceftriaxone did not kill Mohbad.
Ta ló sọ yẹn?
There is in the comment section.
I'm not interested in that nonsense. Please, I'm a pharmacist of 35 years. They can suffer your me. Listen, nobody was listening. This is it. When they say, Chorati was seeing Kpãiii market watching the watcher. It's the same thing that David Hunday investigating, Kemi Olunloyo investigating David Hunday for pedo. It's the same thing now. Who is going to investigate Owonha and what he said? Owonha said, the pathologist said, he had foaming in his mouth, and the nurse said, "Open the foam anyway."
Listen.
Wait. I know that. Wait, Yomi, the Ama number 2. Number 1. Supposing it actually happened. Yomi, supposing it actually happened. Because I analyzed the that the freeze was. Supposing it actually happened. But we need ceftriaxone injection. Can you ceftriaxone waffle? It's for serious infection. Kilo wa affected Nyara Mohbad Nyaleye. Only injury to stab in 2 different places. One stab was probably the stab from the hand and the injury on the hand from the punching of the glass and the metal on the car, as the police said during the fight with Prime Boy. Okay, the other stab was somebody, but the other stab was somebody who fought him. Which is allegedly Wunmi. But ceftriaxone is a top. It's a very, very narrow spectrum cephalosporin infection to one arayon. Bullets to one arayon. or react to ceftriaxone. The reaction could be Kobalaramu 1, 2, or reaction could come me to one way. There was a drug inside that IV called Proclaim. Penicillin G.
I get me so tough when you don't get you. Cause see injury tí mo bá defend ni kó jẹ́ pé tí o yẹ ló ṣe ní injury tó máa need tó yẹ pé tó bá ti tàbá rí fúnra wa àbí tí èèyàn bá rí tó máa need kó máa need gbogbo àwọn oògùn burúkú báyìí meanwhile tó bá jẹ́ pé oògùn yẹn ló tẹ̀ wá ní gbogbo tó ní gbogbo àwọn nǹkan báyìí kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ rí that stage tó wà yẹn clinic chemistry wa tó sílẹ̀ kúrẹ́bẹ̀dì wa bẹ̀ yẹn a ṣe máa dún ní nọ́ọ̀sì.
Okay, Yomi wo comment nǹkan táwọn èèyàn comment wọ́n ní Yomi calm down let Aunty Kemi talk but jẹ́ kí n talk. Jẹ́ kí n talk because nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí freeze ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ń sí ní ìdẹ̀fẹ́ kó repeat rẹ̀ sórí jẹ́ kí mi sọ̀rọ̀ now I'm not a journalist I'm a pharmacist sórí Yomi tó bá kọ́kọ́ rí ceftriaxone okay ọ̀rẹ́ mi Jonah okay Jewish boy pharmacist 35 years classmate mi hospital ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ lamẹ́ríkà mo bá Jonah sọ̀rọ̀ lórí kíni Jonah ní kí náà gbé ceftriaxone fún he has to be a deep wound somewhere on his body mo ní ẹ̀ now to start wound first thing tẹ́ máa wò nìyẹn ceftriaxone ta ló lọ rà wá wọn láyọ̀bámi ló lọ rà ní chemist ayọ̀bámi ní nurse ló rán kó lọ ra oògùn both time ẹ̀mejì náà lọ chemist o there was another drug called Procaine inside that IV so at least the Procaine was in the list of drugs Yomi ṣùgbọ́n pé nínú list of drugs tí owó ha announce àwọn nǹkan mẹ́ta lè react bẹ́ẹ̀ tó lè actually pa Mohbad tí wọ́n bá infuse ẹ̀ dáadáa in other words Fiyinsa ṣe mistake because she as an auxiliary nurse should be working under a registered nurse but kò sí registered nurse ń bẹ̀ ibi tí wàhálà tiẹ̀ máa wà ní she has to do at least 1 year in prison for that malpractice ṣó ti yẹ now àwọn oògùn mẹ́ta kan àti ẹ̀kọ́ wọn lè interact then ẹ jẹ́ ká wo nǹkan tá a ní ó wà ní system Mohbad èmi ò lè confirm pé Mohbad lo any kind of molly but mo assume pé even if molly was there molly ti lọ in an hour half-life ló ń pè yẹn 2-hour drug ó ti lọ in an hour ẹ jẹ́ ká assume pé bitters wà bẹ́ẹ̀ there was one painkiller there that has a reaction with bitters okay that could have also been another drug combination okay that is fatal okay there was alcohol involved surely alcohol bitters substances of abuse gbogbo àwọn yẹn ti kúrò ní system Mohbad by the next day by the early hours of 11 gbogbo àwọn yẹn half-life wọ́n ti lọ so nǹkan tó yẹ kó kọ́kọ́ ṣe òun autopsy tó yẹ kọ́kọ́ ṣe òun toxicology should not even be anything like paracetamol so that's why I say that toxicology is fake because paracetamol half-life is 2.5 hours. Kila mu Panadol for every 2 hours. I mean, every 6 hours.
3 times a day or 4 hours.
Exactly. So, báwo ni acetaminophen, which is paracetamol, báwo ni ṣe wà ní system Mohbad after 7 days underground? So, àwọn kọ́kọ́ wà. Mo get point carefully. Àwa gan láti béèrè lọ́wọ́ chief of police ẹjọ́ ta ló sọ pé ó ní anaphylactic reaction ṣé doctor assume ẹ ṣé pathologist assume ẹ even though a interview nurse there sọ pé bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fóònù lẹ́nu let me just explain what this is. Anaphylaxis is a reaction that happens from anything. You can go outside now Yomi and get bitten by a bee ordinary bee lè gé ẹ̀jẹ̀ ó máa ní anaphylaxis. Exactly. Swollen, but then you stop breathing. It's the breathing that can kill you in anaphylaxis. You have to inject something called epinephrine. Epinephrine, what? No pen. What is shape pen? America EpiPen. I want you. The epinephrine.
I will still go with the fact that the nurse was ambushed. Only one gullible. Oh no, because of what talk with him. Always we need from forensic.
Oh my God.
I understand.
Yeah.
Hospital because when you get us here, Aramati sọ fún pé ẹ̀ńdó dè mí mo ní bí ọ̀rọ̀ ayé ní lánàá pé mo wà ní Kútọ́nù ẹni ẹ̀ máa tún dúró ó tún dé ní ẹtí bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó ní somebody said by the time she got out of Kútọ́nù to Nigeria she has received several missed calls. Àwọn olókùn rẹ̀ pé rí mi rí. Mi ò ṣe Dr. Benkasin mi kí ló dé yẹ pé mi dandan lẹ lóde Kútọ́nù tó even Lekki ẹ wo distance burúkú.
Not only that, Mr. Yomi, one will expect her to say, I'm far away, and because this person need medical attention, it is advisable that they should move that person immediately. Why waiting for you when you are not even when you're miles away. Yeah.
Only
It's
for like
the bigger picture.
You watch like hospital. You are your I don't know nurse wafu.
Yomi jẹ́ kí sáré answer Irianu. The bigger picture is this. Yomi jẹ́ ká focus. The bigger focus on the bigger picture. The bigger picture is they committed a crime and they wanted to treat it indoors. They did not want to go to any hospital, even though one was down the street from them. That's the bigger picture we should focus on.
If this nurse has a duty of care, you are miles away, and this attention was needed.
She's going to lose her license for one.
She does not even have a license.
No, practicing without a registered nurse on site as an auxiliary.
A license for freedom, I should lose it.
Number 2, she will do at least 1 year in prison, and then number 3, she must say what she treated. That is the big thing. Emma your major case of when you're lórí space, money space, Twitter nìyẹn. Lórí live yìí, gbogbo àwọn tó lọlé tó release wọn kàn lọlé lásán, they are all on bail. They just gave them bail. So they are all coming once the case goes to criminal court. Yomi, kí ni wọ́n rò nípa bigger picture tí mo fẹ́ wá bí ẹ̀ ń sìn? Answer me. Yomi, we are now in the part where we're arguing, and the case is still under investigation, but the police has told 2 people, Yabo Ojo and other people out there, that the case is no longer in their hands and it's gone to the DPP. Sheko Yekama interrogate DPP, see Director of Public Prosecution. DPP Loma press.
He's waiting for the advice of the coroner inquest.
The coroner inquest, because the last thing we heard from the coroner inquest was there's no cause of death that we can find from this autopsy and toxicology. Everybody has a cause of death. So tabati ṣetán ní coroner inquest, tabati ní cause of death. Àwa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí arrest àwọn èèyàn, okay? Àwọn èèyàn wá sí criminal trial. Ìgbà yẹn gan lèmi máa fly wọ Nàìjíríà tí máa attend criminal trial. But meanwhile, Wunmi fẹ́ lọ America. Kí ni gbogbo eléyìí?
Ó fẹ́ lọ bò kò ṣe ní lọ bá nígbà tó ọlọ́pàá they are treating her as a witness. As she still has the freedom to move around. Tọ́lá kò bá ṣe iṣẹ́ lè sọ pé tọ́lá pariwo sí. Tàbá pariwo dáadáa lọ́kọ̀ọ́lẹ̀ wo pé kọ́tẹ́ ti sáré lọ. Ó mọ̀ sọ pé ọlọ́pàá initially mo ní this kọ̀fúra ni I told even the legal team and everybody mo ní this coroner inquest àwọn tó gbé lọ́bẹ̀ initially there was a game plan. The judge might not be aware, but the intention is for my drag the level kan asu yin and they know that at some point gbàtà ti gbé inconclusive wa bó ti mọ̀ pé ẹbí tiré ṣé ẹ gẹ́tì mi ibi ilẹ̀ máa kú sí but ọlọ́kọ̀ bá ẹlẹ́dàá Mohbad ẹlẹ́dàá yìí ó mọ̀ pé tẹ bá mọ̀ pé wá yá wèrè èmi kú mọ́ àwọn wèrè tó wà sí wèrè lọ́pẹ́ kò sí àwọn tí ò gbọ́ nítorí pé ó wò pé mo ní mo wá jọ́ sí ẹni ẹ̀dá mi ní mo ní mo ní ó conclusive ṣé mi ò mọ̀ ọkọ tó pa mí ni ó ń sọ ìwé ìgbọ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ni tó pa mí ni ọkẹ́ màá lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó máa sọ kọ́ máa gbẹnu mi sọ kókó bẹ̀ ní pé
stop laughing kini yẹn
ẹ̀yin pa kọ̀mpútà ni.
Yomi ọmọkọ tí mo wá tún fẹ́ sọ fún ẹ because mo tún wá fẹ́ sọ fún ẹ ní pé there are many angles to this thing about Mohbad. I sacrificed my Instagram for 3 months. What cut monetization me for 3 months because of this? Kini moko, I said Nigerian police declare Mohbad death as a homicide. Nigerian police declare the prince. Wait 1 second. Nigerian police declare Mohbad's death a homicide. I posted it 5 times, and somehow the computer detected it. Homicide. I mean, I don't know why. We can't declare homicide. We can't declare homicide. We can't declare accidental death. That is the main thing, okay? When there's a case, in spite of 3 months, to cut me off. I still can't do live video on Instagram. I'm to come take me off. But at the end of the day, it's the most valuable witness in your case. For you, who would you say is the most valuable witness?
Most valuable witness?
Yeah.
Is Wunmi now?
Followed by?
I think followed by the brother.
The what?
The brother, younger brother.
Adura, followed by?
Darosha. Then the driver.
One more person.
Then the witness. The nurse is a witness and a suspect.
Okay.
But the nurse is a witness and a suspect because we only direct contact at the last minute.
Right.
So she has a lot to say.
Now, okay, that's your own. My own is the witnesses. Witnesses, Wunmi. Suspect, Wunmi. There are 2 witnesses and 2 suspects. Wunmi and the nurse are both witnesses and suspects. The driver, Felix, Adura, and Darusha are both witnesses. Naira Marley, Sam Larry is a witness, and I'll tell you why I have Sam Larry as a witness. Naira Marley has nothing to do with this case. Now, let me tell you why I said that. Okay, number one.
Except somebody indicts Naira Marley.
One person in the house, when I investigated it, the first investigation, September 15th to November 30th. On my first investigation, which I titled IJ Mohbad, this one is IJ Mohbad too. One of the witnesses in the house that spoke to me on condition of anonymity, I want to interview him, told me that Iyabo ló wà ní inú kitchen tó ń ṣe Indomie, ipe Wunmi ló wà ní ọ̀dọ̀ nurse, okay? Now, ìyẹn ni video tí mo gbé jáde lánàá àti ìjẹta. Àwọn èèyàn kan wà sure pé Iyabo was actually there. She was in that house. Èmi ò kì í make nǹkan up. Èmi máa investigate. Mo máa ń go to the source, as in that's my job as a journalist. Wọ́n ní Iyabo wà nínú ilé yẹn. Pé at one point ó gbé fóònù fún Wunmi. Ó ní kó lọ call Instablog kan lọ gbé advert síta pé Mohbad ti kú air infection.
Tí Iyabo
ọba irọ́ mi ò fi anything. I spoke to witnesses, 15 of them ló ń gbélé yẹn, wọ́n ti pọ̀ nílé yẹn. Àwọn èèyàn wà tó máa pè mí Dr. Kemi ẹjọ́ má dárúkọ mi nǹkan báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. I deal with that every day now. I deal with it every day. That's how I solve my cases. I
would say everyone around him.
Wunmi said she was cooking Indomie, she wasn't there. That's what she liked. Oh, you don't look by the inquest. The inquest back baby, mama solve case here for. Oh, you don't look by the inquest. Oh no, why in the kitchen at the time? Oh,
Auntie, Bonnie, you were holding a 5-month-old in the car, the same car. See, also pé Mohbad gbá ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Ṣebí gbà tó gbá mọ́tò lẹ́ṣẹ̀ ló máa tó lè sọ pé òkè o bọ́lẹ̀ nu mọ́tò pé wọ́n ti ń jà tó fi lọ pè yàn. Tó bá gbé ọmọ sọ́wọ́, o máa láti sún, o máa wọ́ ìdí ẹ̀ ní kó tó lè bọ́lẹ̀ nu mọ́tò. Ta ló gbọmọ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀? So you now took your 5-month-old child out of the car to go and call who? So kò sí security lára ní Mohbad. Gbogbo àwọn bouncers kò sí. So Mohbad máa jarú ìjà tó tó yẹn. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mi? And then there won't be anybody to even camera. Even if they don't camera, why is it that you were not there when they were fighting? When they wanted to kill him too, pẹ̀lú injection, you were not there. What is all this?
Iyabo was in the house. Mi ò fẹ́ gbé ní Queen Mother rubbish. Èyí tẹ́ comment Queen Mother. Ọ̀rọ̀ Queen Mother kan òṣì kankan òbẹ́ mi o.
Máa comment, ignore comment, Dr. Nuneo.
Please, can I quickly ask a question?
Okay.
Can I quickly ask a question?